Lord, thank you for tonight. I thank you for all those that are gathered here. Please give our leaders wisdom as they vote on matters that will affect our citizens not only today but tomorrow, Lord. And just please guide their hands and give them your wisdom. Now I pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I call this meeting February 9, 2021 to order. Tuesday night, City of Smith Station, Alabama. I thank you for being here. I thank you all for being here. At this time, I'd like to entertain a roll call vote to establish a quorum.
Mr. Stringer.
Here.
Mr. Jackson.
Here.
Mr. Lanston.
Here.
Mr. Cooley.
Here.
Ms. Green. Absent. Mayor Copeland.
Here. We've established a quorum. 4 out of the 5 council members here, as well as the mayor. We shall move forward with the meeting. You received the minutes from the January 26, 2021 regular city council meeting. You received an email as well as hard copy. Are there any additions or corrections?
No addition or corrections. I'd just like to thank Morgan for giving me the email. I tried to help for 2 years now.
You got it.
They turned me on spam, but I got it. Good.
Now, if you'll go in your spam folder and say it's not spam, it'll go back in your inbox folder. And you should get it.
I just transferred it from one time. It's no problem. I hadn't been getting anything. So
Yes, sir.
I'd help.
I'd like to entertain a motion to second for the minutes.
Motion approved.
Mr. Cooley,
Second.
Jackson, thank you all.
Mayor Copeland, I make a motion that we suspend the rules of ordinance and resolution so we can address the 2 resolutions before the council tonight.
Thank you. Mr. Cooley has made a recommendation that you suspend the rules of ordinances and resolutions tonight so that we can handle business that is not pressing. That is business that's just routine maintenance of the city itself. So, can I entertain a motion and a second?
Motion.
Mr. Jackson, seconded by Mr. Lanston. Any discussion? But none being brought forth, I call for the vote.
Mr. Stringer.
Yes.
Mr. Jackson.
Yes.
Mr. Lanston.
Yes.
Mr. Cooley.
Yes.
Ms. Green. Absent. Mayor Copeland.
Yes. Moving forward to resolution 2021-410, Larry Howard contract. I'll give you a minute to catch up, Mr. Brown.
I'm good.
Will you please introduce that, sir?
Yes, sir, I'll be happy to. Resolution 2021-410, a resolution for the city of Smith Station, Alabama, authorizing Mayor Copeland to enter into a contract with Lawrence Larry Park as the Parks and Recreation Manager of Facilities for the city of Smith Station.
You've heard the introduction of resolution 2021-410. Can I get a motion and second?
Accept it.
Stringer,
Second.
second Mr. Jackson. Any discussion?
This going to be with additional what he's doing now.
Well, he's going to be doing the same thing he's doing. Ed Adams, the code enforcement officer and public works person, and he had a discussion. He is going to do more as far as helping with mowing. We're doing trash on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and mowing on Thursday and Friday. He's going to have to drive a little more to protect the mower and in one of the city vehicles. So his job requirement is going to be more intense this time than it was before, but he's willing to accept that and move on.
Was this 12 out on Andy, right?
12.
Yes. This is not no audition.
No addition whatsoever. Same as what he had before.
Right, yeah.
Any other discussion? None being brought forth, I call for the vote.
Mr. Stringer.
Yes.
Mr. Jackson.
Yes.
Mr. Lanston.
Yes.
Mr. Cooley.
Yes.
Ms. Green. Absent. Mayor Copeland.
Yes. Moving forward to 2021-411, accept quote for sidewalk and circle path for Clock Tower project in honor of Ms. LaFay Dillinger. Mr. Wright, can you introduce that for us, please?
Yes, sir, Mayor Copeland. Resolution 2021-411, a resolution for the city of Smith Station, Alabama, to accept the requested quote and enter into a contract for the construction of the sidewalk and circle path for a city clock tower to be built in front of the Smith Station Government Center.
You've heard the introduction of 2021-411. Can I get a motion second?
Motion approved.
Cooley, We bid this out, and we had 2 quotes, and the latter quote was Cardinal Construction Company, to build I think it's a 15-foot circle with a 20-foot pad, sidewalk that goes to the circle. We're gonna put a clock tower on there, a city clock, that'll be in front of City Hall, right behind our main, sign for the city. It's gonna be a beautiful project, we look forward to it. Is there any other discussion? I'm being brought forth, our call for vote.
Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Lanston?
Yes.
Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green? Absent. Mayor Copeland?
Yes. There are no public comments today. Are there any comments from the council? I want to thank the ladies that worked tirelessly, and gentlemen, on the Love Life Lexi project. I don't have to explain to you, public, that we have a suicide issue in Smith Station. We've had 5 kids in the last 4 years that committed suicide, not to mention the attempts. And Lexi's mother, they started a project called Love Like Lexi, and we had right around 250 people here Saturday in solidarity to make sure that they're not going to commit suicide. It was very interesting. They had a poster on the back of the Jones Store bathroom, and everybody put up there and signed it and said they promised to live, not do this. And most of them were young people. When I say young people, anywhere between 15 and 18. And it was very powerful, and I'm glad that the city and Tony Grabowski, our head coordinator, was able to do all this. I'm glad that she was able to manage that and get it done. It was a huge deal. It was a huge asset to our city. It was covered by the news media. But I guess in conclusion, no matter how bad it gets, choose life. Always choose life. It will get better. Any other comments?
I think one of the things that, and you're right, it cannot be said enough that life is always worth living. There's nothing out there that's so depressed that makes you so depressed that you want to forget suicide. And especially to our young people that's got a whole life in front of them. You know, because of one situation or 2 situations, believe it or not, in the Bible you talk about you're going to have troubles and problems. So it's not going to be a fly of this ease. You got to just accept life and go on.
Yes, amen. I'd like to recognize my good friend Toy Gar from CTV for being here to do a video tonight that was broadcast to millions. At this time, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
This meeting,
Mr. Jackson, got a second?
Second.
Mr. Cooley? Meeting adjourned.